Hello, my name is Charity Counts. I'm the Executive Director of the Association of Midwest Museums. I'm a white woman with fair skin and dark hair and dark eyes, and I'm joining you from my home office today. It has blue walls and white doors, and a chair in the background and a painting on the wall of a woman with her head in her hand. Thank you for tuning in for this video presentation and celebration of our 2021 Distinguished Volunteer Award recipient, David Ruffin. In this era of virtual meetings and videos, when digital spaces may substitute our physical sense of place, it is important to redirect our attention to the land we each occupy in this moment and honor the Indigenous people who have called it home. Because I am located in Indianapolis, I invite you to join me in acknowledging the Miami, Delaware, Potawatomi, Shawnee, Wee, and Kickapoo communities, their elders both past and present, as well as future generations. I wish to recognize the strength and resilience of these and all Indigenous peoples who have endured and continue to steward the land that I'm privileged to call home, in spite of the devastation of their land and lives as a result of colonialism, the misrepresentation of their cultures and heritage across time, including by museums, and the ongoing struggle to be recognized in contemporary narratives. Please also consider this acknowledgement a commitment from AMM to continue to reach out to and learn about the many Indigenous communities and cultural centers located within the Midwest region. Thank you. For those of you getting to know AMM for the first time, I would like to provide a little background on our organization and this program. Founded in 1927, we are one of the very first museum associations in the United States. Our focus for 94 years has been on connecting individuals and organizations within our profession and supporting their work through capacity building programs and resources. We serve an 8-state region, but our membership extends far beyond the Midwest and includes a variety of different types of organizations. The past 2 years have been challenging, but have also invited creativity on many levels, and the AMM Awards program is no exception. For decades, we have offered in-person awards programs at our conferences. And as a result of the pandemic, we seized the opportunity to try something completely different in 2020. We piloted this new awards format last year and have decided to keep virtual community celebrations, in this case, a video presentation, as an ongoing element of our awards program. It is a joy for us to be able to connect with the various stakeholders and important people in the lives of our recipients through these programs. And we're happy to be able to share very widely and broadly their stories through video recordings and live presentations. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Eli Ball, founder of Midway Spark, a software development company based in St. Louis and sponsor of our 2021 awards program. Midway Spark is focused on providing affordable, cutting-edge technology to nonprofit organizations. This includes a software called Prismatic, which is a cloud-based museum management solution. We're so very grateful for your support, Eli and Midway Spark. Thank you. Now I turn it over to Ben Garcia from the Ohio History Connection and Vice President of the AMM Board of Directors for the awards presentation.
The Distinguished Volunteer Award is new this year and recognizes individuals at mid to late museum career stages whose leadership, vision, mentorship, and creativity have over the course of their careers had a positive impact on staff and volunteers and community members and/or resulted in lasting change to the institution. This new award was a result of an extraordinary series of nominations we received featuring volunteer museum workers. One nomination in particular made a great impression on our award selection committee, and that was David Ruffin. David is the director of the African American Gallery at Ethnic Heritage Museum, recently expanded to be Heritage Museum Park in Rockford, Illinois. This cultural organization is focused on preserving the nationalities of those who founded Rockford's Southwest Side: African American, Latine, Irish, Italian, Lithuanian, and Polish. A self-proclaimed professional volunteer, David has spent his 25-year volunteer career at Ethnic Heritage Museum, coordinating a wide range of special events, programs, and exhibitions, such as Kwanzaa, a Black Christmas celebration, and the Civil Rights Movement exhibition. David has worked diligently to establish and foster relationships with other community organizations and to raise funds in support of the museum's African American Gallery projects. He played a pivotal role in the sustainability and growth of the entire museum. AMM wishes to acknowledge David's years of volunteer service and extraordinary achievements through our first ever Distinguished Volunteer Award. Congratulations, David.
I'd like to thank the Association of Midwest Museums for this wonderful recognition. To be recognized as a Distinguished Volunteer Award recipient is a great honor and something I will treasure for a long time. Now, to give you a little history of my journey, let's start with the beginning. I was born in Rockford, lived here most of my life, and then I went off to school. And after I graduated, I moved to Washington, D.C. While I was in D.C., people would come visit and I'd take them to the various Smithsonian museums. When I moved back to Rockford, I spotted this small little museum, and at the time they needed some computer help. So I just decided to volunteer. That was over 25 years ago, and now I'm active on the board. I am the curator of the African American Gallery, and I do other things wherever needed. So let me show you a little bit about the museum itself. This is the African American Gallery. This is basically my home when I'm not at home. And this is Louis Lemon. He's one of the founders of Rockford. Rockford was founded by three people, Germanius Kent, Thatcher Blake, and Louis Lemon. Louis at the time was a slave. After a while, he bought his freedom for $850, and he became an outstanding citizen and a beloved member of the community. In the gallery today is an exhibit honoring one of our fathers. This is Lee Marks. Lee Marks was the first African-American head coach in the Rockford area, and he passed away a couple of years ago. The school system decided about three months ago to rename his field, the track fields, in his honor. So we decided to show tribute to him with this exhibit. The Ethnic Heritage Museum is comprised of 6 rooms or galleries, one for each of the 6 nationalities that was instrumental in the founding of Rockford. So there's the African American Gallery, the Polish Gallery, the Irish Gallery, the Lithuanian Gallery, the Italian, and the Hispanic. So right now I'm in the Polish Gallery. As you can see, this gallery is decorated in honor of Pope John Paul, and there's a shapka in the back. This is the Irish Gallery. The Irish Gallery has 2 exhibits on display today. One is for Dan O'Shea, who was our chief of police for a number of years. He has now retired. The second part of the exhibit is a tribute to Kate O'Connor. Kate O'Connor was from Rockford area, and she was also a good friend of Susan B. Anthony's. Welcome to the Lithuanian Gallery. 2 of the things that are really special about the Lithuanian Gallery is the amber, which they're famous for, and also for their straw art. As you can see along the ceiling, those are done with drinking straws, but as you can see in the back, those are done with actual wooden straws. And as you can see, we're now in the Italian Gallery. The Italian Gallery has 2 displays up. One is for Zeke Zorgi. Zeke was one of the state representatives from this area. He was very instrumental in getting our metro center system started, and the lottery system. Hola! We're now in the Hispanic Gallery. They have 2 exhibits up also. one for Hispanic art and the other for Hispanic bands. The bands used to play here in Rockford many years ago, back in the 70s, and it's a tribute to them today. I'm on the board of directors for the Heritage Museum Park. The Heritage Museum Park is actually two house museums in one. The first one was the Ethnic Heritage Museum. That's where we have the 6 galleries that are instrumental in founding Rockford. Our other house museum is this one, the Graham-Genestra House. The Graham-Genestra House was built in the 1850s by Freeman Graham and his family, and it has been preserved and restored from that time. Once again, I'd like to thank the Association of Midwest Museums for this wonderful honor and recognition. As you can see, the Ethnic Heritage Museum and the Graham-Genestra houses are two house museums where you can really get involved in making sure that history is restored, preserved, and explained. So thank you, and may God bless.
Thank you, David, for your kind words and for sharing more information about your museum. Congratulations, and once again, on behalf of AMM, we're very proud to have you in the Midwest Museum community and look forward to seeing what you do next. Goodbye, everyone.